Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 15 is entitled as Puruṣottama Vidya, Puruṣottama Yogam. Sloka 18. Yasmāt kṣaram atītoyam akṣarād kṣaram atosmi loke vede prathitaḥ puruṣottamaḥ. From the previous sloka, we learnt that how the name Puruṣottama reveals the Lord is different from others, everything else. In this sloka, sloka 18, it is being confirmed that the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, is that Puruṣottama. Let's see the meaning of the sloka. Yasmāt, because aham, I, kṣaram atītaḥ, am superior to the class of kṣaras. Kṣara, by now we must be familiar, the baddhatmas, the bubukshus, the conditioned souls who are entangled in the material world, in the prakriti. Akṣarād apicha, and also to the class of akṣaras. Akṣaras are the mumukshus, the muktatmas, the liberated souls who are totally free from prakriti. Uttamaḥ, much superior. Ataḥ, therefore, loke, in the world or in the smritis, vede, and in the Vedas, puruṣottamaḥ, as the Supreme Personality, prathitaḥ asmi, I am well celebrated, I am well known. Translation: because I am transcendental beyond both the fallible and the infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as that Supreme Person. In the previous sloka, there are many reasons given why he is superior. He is superior because he permeates into everything, whether it is matter or spirit. He is present in everything. Not only just present, he supports them and also he controls them. If I say I am the head of this house, but I don't have any authority to even move a chair from one place to another place, then what is the use of calling myself as the head of the house? If the Lord is situated in everything, but then say he doesn't have any control, he doesn't have a rulership of those things where he resides, then how can one call him as supreme? Therefore, he is Ishvara, he controls. He pervades, he beholds, and he controls. Where does he pervade? What does he hold? What does he control? Those are the achit and chit, matter and spirit. Spirit, kṣarah, akṣarah, the baddhatmas and muktatmas, plus nityatma as well. For this reason, I am celebrated in the Vedas and in the smritis, Itihasas and Puranas. They all the scriptures drives to the conclusion that the Supreme Person, Puruṣottama, is Sri Krishna. In the previous sloka, sloka number 17, we had a question and we also addressed that question. The question was, is Krishna speaking about someone else as Uttama Purusha? Because he said Uttama Purusha Tvanyah, there's another person who's Uttama Purusha. And we tried to address that question with some evidence. But over here in the sloka, there's no confusion at all. That Uttama Purusha is Krishna himself, which is confirmed in this sloka by using the terms aham and asmi. Aham, I am superior to both kṣaras and akṣaras. and Asmi, I am well known as Puruṣottamaḥ in the Vedas and Smritis. Therefore, it is very clear that Krishna is talking about himself, not anyone else. If still someone has a doubt, it's like someone says, I maintain my family, I am the head of the house. And we go and ask, is someone else head of the house? Does someone else maintain your house? Such question is useless. So here it is confirmed that Krishna is Puruṣottamaḥ, the Supreme Person. Supreme Person to Sharaha, Sharam atītaha, higher than the Baddhas, Baddhatmas, who are encased in the mutable body, meaning they are in the body which goes through constant changes, and their jnana, the knowledge, is also subjected to variation, subjected to expansion and contraction. But Krishna is completely transcended the perishable person category, the category of kṣaras, the bubukshus. Akṣarād apicha uttamaḥ, and also far superior to the mumukshus, muktatmas. Muktas are superior to bubukshus, the baddhatmas, and the nityas, nityatmas are superior to muktatmas, mumukshus. But the Lord, who is the antaratma, the self of all, is superior to baddhatma, muktatma and nityatma by all means, by all counts. One may ask, how do you know that he is superior to all the Purushas? What is the authority? Authorities are the Smritis and Shrutis. Loke, which can be translated as world or can be translated as the scriptures. The scriptures here are Smritis. Why not Shrutis? Because the next word that is being used is vede. So that's directly said. Vedas are Shrutis. Therefore, loke is interpreted as Smriti. If we take loke as people of this world, then not everyone is so very familiar that Krishna is Puruṣottamaḥ. Therefore, in Baladev Vidyabhushan's commentary, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's and Ramanujacharya has translated loke as Smritis. Though we see in Prabhupada's translation to this verse, it is mentioned loke as the world, the people of the world, but in its purport, he clearly defines that the word loke signifies as in the Paurusha Agama, that is Smriti scriptures, as confirmed in the Nirukti dictionary, Lokyate Vedhartho Anyenaha. The purpose of the Vedas is explained by the Smriti scriptures. We can see here directly the use of loke as Smriti. Let's see few statements that's mentioned in Shruti and Smriti. In Shruti, Chandogya Upanishad, it is said, Tavadesha samprasadosmat charirat samuttaya param jyoti rupam sampadyasvena rupena vinispityate sa uttama purushaha. One who attains the person after liberation, that person is the Uttama Purusha. And in Smriti, Vishnu Purana, it is said, Amsavataram Puruṣottamasya Kyenadi Madhyantam Ajasya Vishnoho. Here directly it says Vishnu is the Puruṣottama. And in Ramayana, it is said, Nachattena vina nidram labate Puruṣottamaḥ. Rama had no sleep separated from Lakshmana. Rama is referred directly as Puruṣottamaḥ. The Vedas are called Shruti because Shruyate Nityamitihi Shrutihi. It is heard by the ears in the same way always. It has no author. If it has been authored by a person, it can perhaps have some flaws, whereas Vedas are flawless. It is the highest means of valid knowledge. That Vedas clearly declare sa Uttama Purushaha, that Uttama Purusha is Sri Krishna. Regarding the Vedas, how it is a valid pramanam, how it is not created by anyone, including the Lord himself. In the 15th Sloka under Shabda Pramanam, if anyone has any question on what we discussed about the Vedas and Smritis, one can refer to those sections. As per Tatparya Chandrika by Swami Vedanta Desikan, this name Puruṣottamaḥ can be compounded in three ways. Puruṣebhya Uttamaḥ, Puruṣāṇāṃ Uttamaḥ, Puruṣeshu Uttamaḥ. Puruṣebhya Uttamaḥ means loftier than Puruṣas, that is higher than Puruṣas, the Baddhatma, Muktatma, Nityatma. He is not in the same level. Next is Puruṣāṇāṃ Uttamaḥ, that is Uttama beyond the Puruṣas. Puruṣeshu Uttamaḥ, Uttama amongst Puruṣas. By all means, we can see he is Puruṣottama, higher than the Puruṣas, Uttama beyond the Puruṣas, Uttama among the Puruṣas, Uttama Puruṣottamah. In our next session, we will see what does the various other schools of thought speaks about the Supreme Lord, Puruṣottama, their conclusion about absolute truth. Namaste, Hare Krishna.